question is, what is the purpose of life if our fate is already known to God? In order to answer this question, we must debate on the first part of the question, which says that God knows everything which is about to happen. To put this issue in a proper context, we must emphasize that God not only knows the future, but He has also made the future. This not only makes Him the all-knowing, but also the master of fate, and He can make alterations to the fate. Just like any other maker, for example, a painter can change his own painting, or a poet can make alterations to his own poetry. Moving on to the next point, which says, what is the purpose of life if our fate is already known to God? I would like to link it with my previous conclusion that God can change fate. God has put limits to some things. For example, man cannot control life and death, the color of our skins, or the shape of our faces. But there are some things in which God has given us choices to make. For example, the ways and styles of our living. A person has a choice of living. For example, he can adapt himself on the street and can live his life as a beggar, or he can study well and live his life as a respectful person. Now, how bizarre is it to say that food is written in my fate and that it will fetch itself and come in my mouth automatically? No. I will have to fetch my food and put it in my mouth and chew it. On a worldwide basis, now if mankind believes that their fate is sealed, there will be no need to plow the fields or sow the seeds and water the plants. The plants will grow themselves and they will harvest themselves and cook themselves. They will serve themselves in front of us. No, this cannot happen. Unless the seed is sown, if we do not sow the seed, there will be no harvest. So there are two choices given to man: either to accept the bounties placed by God, or we reject those bounties and do nothing. The result for both of these options is completely different. So in my conclusion, man is bound to follow destiny, but he is given freedom of choice in other things.